So now we're breaking down Nebraska's passing offense. They have a freshman quarterback, number one quarterback in the country from last year's recruiting class. He, in his first game, threw for more than Nebraska threw all last year. So we're going to check out that game, his passing, and we're going to look at the passing from last year, try to see any things we can pick up on. And, yeah, check them out.
Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us because we bumped and prime. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking sauce, do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us because we bumped and prime.
Yo, what's good? Buffed and Prime, we back. CT the Fan, T-Cal. We talking Nebraska.
Yeah, we're talking their passing offense. So CT just said if he's Colorado, he's forcing Dylan to beat them. And that's what I would do too. He's a true freshman quarterback. So we got to see what he can do. Now, they have definitely changed their not changed, but they'll change some of their tendencies because last year they could not pass. Now they can pass. So now we'll be able to see truly what the offensive coordinator wants to do now that he can have a balance. They were heavy run last year. Struggled versus Colorado last year. They gave up, I think, like 4 fumbles or at least 4 turnovers, which was terrible. Remember we talk about 14-point swings. So imagine those
4
being
turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 14-point swings. That could be 64 points. So yeah, very, very significant as far as them doing. So now they got a quarterback that can sling it some. And yeah, we're going to check them out. So first thing we're going to look at is what do I have? I believe these are, see what playlist we're going first. Explosive passes. Explosive passes, those are passes for 20 yards or more. So got 2 games from last year and then their week 1 game from this year. Let's check it out. See what we see. Okay, so we have out, dig, and double post. And this is out of tray formation. What I call tray formation is you have a nub tight end, meaning nobody outside of them, and you got 3 detached receivers on the other side. So from here, we're going to get let's see, we got an out. Yeah, a dig and a double post. And this is a concept that is made. Where are they throwing the ball in this?
To the left.
No, what part of the field?
Oh, to the middle and to the
to the middle.
Oh,
we got 3 middle routes. So if you got a quarterback that you're either trying to get in rhythm or not as confident with him to start, you're going to try to give him routes centered in the middle of the field so he can throw right in front of him.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I thought this was like a flood concept because everybody's coming this way.
No, He throws the post route, hits the post route. So the post route was working for them last year, and that's a huge play.
Yeah, I mean, like, man, like that's a quarterback. That's a huge play.
And they're in, looks like cover 3, which in cover 3, there's supposed to be no possibility of a post route happening. They're able to get a post route right there, and he's able to just run right past everybody.
My gosh, did you see that? He ran right past everybody. No wonder why they love that post so much.
Shouldn't love it versus cover 3. That's supposed to close the post off for sure. And is this the one? Let me see. Okay. Should be sticks. This is 3rd and 3. So we should see people running the routes at the sticks, which we do. We got these 3 running the routes at the sticks, and then he did a spot route, which what a spot route is where you run your route literally right over the ball, right in front of.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wherever the ball is. So ball's right here on the hash. Let's see where he runs his route. Right there, right over the ball.
So Wisconsin guys, but he kept it. But Wisconsin, he had to pass. Oh, never mind. Just shut up, CT. God,
yeah,
wow.
That's what they had last year.
That's nasty business.
Okay, we got flex Y off, and this is backed up. Meaning backed up is on your own or near your own goal line. So essentially the opposite of the red zone. You're within the 20 yards on your own side of the field. And What do they got? They got a shallow post right here, go routes on the outside, and they're taking a shot on this, which some teams do backed up, some don't. Yeah,
Aren't you
they
kind of
take a
risky
shot.
though? That's a developing play, huh? Like to be in your.
Yeah, and I'm sure based on what we've seen from them that they max protect. That is, they block 7.
Oh,
So it's not as risky when you do that. It's only a 3-man concept, meaning there's only 11 people on the field, 3 are running routes. That means there's 8 left. One of them's the quarterback, and then the other 7 are blocking. Okay, this is against Wisconsin. We're going to have a smash concept, and then one of their favorite concepts, which I already spoke about in Patreon on our live. So this is smash, and then we're going to have a post and a wheel. Now, this concept is good against zone and man. It's good against man because you can cause the defenders to run into each other. Mm-hmm. And then one of these guys comes open. It's good in zone because you have a guy right here who will squeeze it too hard. Make sure I got how that got switched. But you have guys that will squeeze this post too hard. And when that happens, they allow for the wheel to come open. So let's see what they do here. Post is open already. Got somebody coming there. Hits him on the post. Great ball, 26 yards. So got smash. He's looking to the smash to start. Then looks over here, has the post. It's a good pass. I'm surprised the safety didn't try to.
I was wondering. I was like, what is the safety doing?
No idea. And then we have a 20-yard pass right here. We have 4 verts, which means 4 verticals. Everybody's running a go. This guy will have essentially an option route to where he can bend it depending on how they're playing. And he throws it up and has a 6'4" guy come down with it.
This is Dylan, right?
Yep. This is week 1 against UTEP. They pretty much stared him down. It's a very dangerous decision, but it worked.
Yeah. It worked.
We have another explosive play. And remember, we just had, so this is kind of similar. We have a dig, we have an out, and then we're going to have, actually, it's going to be a wheel and a post. We're going to run the post wheel.
Are they in cover 1, the defense?
Right now, it looks like they are. Yes, okay. Cover 1 meaning man, and man. Just from knowing this concept and knowing what coverage they're in, I'd be looking at the wheel.
Okay.
That's what I'd be looking to come open. Let's see what comes open. I see it. Even though he didn't throw it, like I said, it's good. And they're not playing man right here. It was a disguise. They're actually playing cover 3. He's deep. He's
so
deep.
bad.
He's deep. Because it's zone. It's not man coverage.
Oh, because I'm like, man.
Yeah, they're playing cover 3. Cover 3. These guys are all underneath. Curl flat. So, like I said, the reason it's good against zone is because who has terrible post. Is this corner will squeeze with this guy and not be able to see that guy leak out.
That's nasty word. Gotta watch them wheel routes, man. I can't hear you, bro.
On this one, they were able to hit. Could you not hear me the entire time?
Bro, I thought you sat down for a minute there. I was like, bro, like when you switched over this play, you started drawing on the screen. I was like, and then when you started talking, I was like, okay, I can't hear you at all.
I was talking before then, but yeah, the same post wheel concept.
Yeah, I saw you drawing
the out, and then he catches the out, gets vertical, They played the post wheel better on that for sure.
How do you defend the post wheel in these wheel routes?
Colorado knows how, which is you match. So you have your flat player.
Uh-huh.
I'll go to the previous one. So we're gonna have post wheel up top, post wheel, and they're in cover 3. So he's there, here. He is deep. We're gonna have someone in the flats. He's deep. This corner is gonna squeeze this post, and what you do is you have this guy. In my defense, we call it flat jumper, wheel runner. So you jump him to the flats, and then if he turns it into a wheel, then you run with him. That's what Colorado did last week versus North Dakota State. This is what people talk about when they talk about match. This is match. Even though it's a zone, depending on what they do, it becomes a match. So you'd have this guy keep running with this wheel, but how they play this zone, he's going to run with him until he goes past his zone, and then he's just going to sit in his zone. And that's what happens right there. But the way you beat it is you have him match so that he stays with him down the field.
Yeah.
And those are their explosive plays from last year. Now let's go to some of their third down passes. Let's check these out. So we got third down. Like I said, majority of the time it's going to have a post route. On third and long, 75% of the time it's going to have a post route. And this is, gosh, you don't see this ran too much, but it's a post and a dig. Where the post is ran from number 2 and the dig is ran from number 1. And basically the post is supposed to serve as a clear out where this guy keeps sinking underneath it. And then this guy goes up. So then this hole right here is open for this dig route to come through. Or if it doesn't open up right there, especially the way they're playing, I don't know what they got going on. But then if he comes down, then you can hit the post up here.
Why is there like 4 linebackers in like one spot?
Because they're a bad football team.
Okay, I'm like, my God, something wrong with it?
Wide open. Wide open.
It.
But he scrambles out. Receiver recognizes that and then tries to get free. Okay. This is most likely play action. This is versus Wisconsin. Oh, no, it's not, but they're still going to do, they still do a type of flood. No, this is not flood. This is, he's going to run here, and then he's going to do a corner stop right here. And then what do we have here? A post.
Yeah.
They're going to run post. Third down, they're going to run post. And what's happening right here, CT?
Chip block, tight end sneaking out.
Tight end delay.
Tight end
delay. Max protection. They're protecting 7. And then he leaks out into the flats.
Whoever told you on Twitter, they got a whole new offense.
Same plays we've already seen.
Watch that UTEP game, buddy.
Same plays you've already seen. Again, third down. We're going to have a post. We have a dig. We have a out. And we have a post. They're going to run post routes. What do we have here? Tight end delay.
Hey, we need eye discipline. You're going to have to be disciplined on that tight end, man.
CT, this is UTEP. We're going to have a dig. Stop me if you've seen this before. We're going to have a post.
I'm about to stop you. There's that wheel route. Wheel and post.
Out, dig, post, wheel. You are who you are. Now let's see what coverage they ran. They're in man coverage, and they played this great. Whoever was playing in the slot, he played really good. I watched him play on the slot fades too.
I get a lot of respect for this UTEP defense, man. I thought they
But right here, this is a bad play. It's him coming up to try to stop the quarterback. And what happens right behind
Oh,
him?
you called that. You said that. Yeah, like got to stay disciplined. The ball was right where he was, but he wanted to
Have
come.
to stay disciplined, but it's dig, post, will. Well, dig out, post, will. This against Illinois. CT, stop me if you've seen this before. Dig, out, post. What's he going to run?
He's going to run that wheel.
We have a dig. We have an out. We have a post, and we have a will.
God, man.
All right. Now we have a different concept coming. We have, what are they in? So this is another formation to pay attention to. Just the splits of the formation. If you guys have somebody lined up this tight, because the sideline, we can't even see the sideline on the screen right now.
Right.
So most likely they're doing this to get space. They're doing this to get some type of space. So if you're on defense, you have to be aware, hey, they're most likely not here to run across the field. They could be, but I have to be aware of them trying to get space going outside.
So he's the cornerback on the up. He's on outside leverage, right?
It depends what that play call that they have.
Oh.
If I'm playing man, I'd be playing outside. He's outside right now. Yes, he is. But depending on what is called, that'll help determine what leverage he plays. But if it's me and you're tight like that, yeah, I'm going outside. And he knew it. And they do a go route, a deep out route with him. And it's turns into flood. So we're gonna have here, here, and here, flood. That's the flood concept. They run a lot of flood.
Yeah, you're right, because all the receivers end up going that side of the field. And they bubble. You call it phone? Ooh, that's an ugly ball.
This is what I call I think we call this stagger. It's a mirror concept. Outs by the slots, it goes by the number one receivers, meaning the receivers outside. Some teams run this a lot. They don't run it that much.
Yeah, it just seemed like a waste. It looked like it was 2nd and 5. It seemed like at least go 5.
It says 30. Yes, 3rd and 10. Which honestly is worse because you're running.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's even worse.
It is worse for sure. No use.
No use. That's no point in that play.
All right. Again, 3rd down. What single route do we expect on 3rd downs?
Here we go. So this is gonna be
just on 3rd downs. What's the one route that we expect for them to run on 3rd down?
The post. For sure. Who's got it?
He was running it right here.
Yeah, he got it.
But he has a go out here. Ooh, that's a busted coverage. He's playing zone and he's running this way. Nobody's over the top. Yeah, you got to take that throw. Yep. Ooh, I got it. Safety. Great play.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right. Again, we're gonna have gonna be a post wheel somewhere. Let's see where it's at. Oh, it's the slot fade one. Yeah, so they do it later, but it's the same concept. Watch this. He's gonna run a post like this, and this guy is gonna run like this.
Oh,
right up the seam.
That's nasty.
Yep. See how they cross right there?
Oh, yeah.
Same concept, just the way they do it is further down the field. Okay. There's something to watch for. He's going to do a whip route. He's going to sell like he's going out and then come right back in to man coverage beater. and he gets open on it. Wow. They run the exact same play. Yes, they did. Ran the exact same play. Did he scramble both times?
I
Let's see,
know
the 36 right there. He's on 39 this time. He ended up on the slant on that one.
Okay, yeah, because that's like,
it's the exact same play call. Like I said, he just gets beat up on the slant, but then he does the whip. Just during a game, they come back to the same concepts.
Very same play.
And right here we have triple slants.
That is nasty.
Triple slant or triple ends, you can call it. But they run those weird and lazy. And then throw the hitch to the single receiver side. Do like throwing to the single receiver side for sure.
Mr. Raiola.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of teams in general.
A
lot of teams in general like that.
Boy, he had some time back there.
Max protection. Everybody will have time in max protection. You're only running 3 players. You will always have time in max protection. He's doing a stop right here, or like a corner stop, and then we're going to have a corner route right here. And then this guy comes open. A lot of max protection, a ton of max protection. Anytime you see this is a nasty split here, and then this is a nasty bunch split, meaning they're tight to the formation, always got to expect something like this. This is called mesh. This is when they run 2 drags or 2 ends and they cross each other because they're trying to, if they're in man, they're trying to make someone run into each other. If they're not in man, they're trying to mess somebody up as far as this drag comes here and this guy moves over in his zone to chase that. And then this one is able to come right behind it. Always have to be alert for that whenever you have a formation like this. And that's the concept they're getting to right there. And what I just said, he's going to chase this. And as soon as he chases that, he hits the route right behind him. Chase, right behind him.
Yeah.
Same concept, but people can get to it different ways. Okay. Let's see if we've seen this before. Third down passes. Got a smash here. Smash concept, a hitch in the corner route. And then here, we're going to have a wheel and a post. There it is.
Ooh, they love that wheel and post.
They hit the wheel.
They love that wheel and post.
Yes, they do. Can you possibly guess what this might be? I'll help you. A dig. A out. What do you think these two are running?
Wheel and post?
Let's see. It's a good guess. Looks like you guessed right.
God.
Post wheel.
Man.
It's an RPO. Run pass option. He has the option to hand it off. He has the option to run it. But when they do this jet sweep motion, he also has the option in the flat. That's why it's RPO flat. So right now he has the option to run it, but he sees that his guy has outside leverage on him. So he's going to throw it to him because if he gets out here, he already has 2 blockers right there. Throws it behind him.
That's so much to process in such a short amount of time. You think.
For a quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me at least. Like
it is for sure. Didn't go empty too much. Sent the running. They were motioning to empty. When they do that, ooh, good play, Illinois. So what they're hoping is he can out leverage this guy so you can give him a screen over here. These two receivers are blocking. They don't have it. They're blocking, but he triggers, so that is taken away, and then he has 2 slants up top. Which, yeah, that's boxed up.
Yeah, that was really good coverage.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have smash, and then we're gonna have that stagger concept where we have an out route by number 2 and a go route. They don't run that too much, but it comes up. We got smash. What have you seen on the other side mainly when you've seen smash on this side?
Will and go.
Will and post.
Will and post. Will and post.
Will and post. And what do we have? A will and a post.
Did he make that catch? That was nasty. Yeah.
You saw this one already. This was the stick route with the ball. Most of the time when they do sticks, especially out of 3x1, you're always going to get a slot fade. Always. Always going to get a slot fade. No matter what they're doing over here, they can do whatever they want. This is the main concept right here. And they know that DBs are expecting, hey, it's 3rd down. We got to play the sticks. So they know that when you're playing the sticks, you'll be likely to play these tougher, meaning more downhill, especially this is 3rd and 5. So they're expecting these routes should be ran like right at the 5, maybe the 6. And they're hoping that you play this tougher and then you're able to beat them on the slot fade. Quarterbacks are going to take that 9 times out of 10 on man coverage, especially when the safety's over here. And press coverage is going to be 10 times out of 10. Stick, slot fade, and his hit. That's great coverage by him. Fantastic coverage.
Because he became press again.
Mm-hmm. Unbalanced. You know what they do on here. They're either running it or it's going to be some type of screen. Tight end screen.
Boy, you tell boy they got after it.
All right, let's do the last one. On 3rd down, what is their favorite route that they get to?
The post.
Absolutely. And they ran this so weird. So weird.
God, it was just like all collisions.
No, I don't even understand how he ran that, but he ran it so weird. And then they do a delay will from the running back. I think he just got jammed in there so much that it messed everything up. That is what happened.
Oh.
And then this is a nasty split right here. How tight he is there. Mm-hmm. And this is a nasty bunch. So when you get that, something you got to expect, no matter who it's from, is that mesh concept. And that's what they run. And a lot of times when they run mesh, they'll run mesh like this, and then they'll have somebody sit right here. So if they defend the mesh really well, and we got guys going out here to guard it, guys going out here to guard it, then it
got a wide open space sitting right in the middle.
He's going to sit on the spot right over the ball, and they're running the mesh. And he tries it over here. So that's what we have for their 3rd down passes. As you can see, it's a lot of posts. It's a lot of posts. It's tendencies. These weren't picked and chosen. These are just 3rd down passes from 3 games we got. And you see how consistent they are even in this year's game.
Facts.
So, again, even if, they do change stuff up as far as what they're running, for a game, the offensive coordinator continues to run those same concepts.
Right.
Like a good amount of times during that game. Like we saw them do the unbalanced zone play 4 times against Utah.
Yeah, against Utah. In one game, 4 times.
And then off that, they did an RPO like twice. So we saw that same formation, the exact same play type and play the action of the play, the exact same action of the play. So, yeah, that's what we're expecting from their 3rd down, from their passes, but specifically 3rd down. They're trying to get to post. They love post.
Post and will.
I'm going to make him throw outside the numbers. Right. Freshman quarterback, I know they want to get him in rhythm in between the numbers. I'm going to make him test me outside the numbers and make plays out there. Now, in saying that, I want to close the middle of the field.
Right.
So I'm not as big of a cover 2 fan this week as I was last week. I want safety right there to take away those post routes, and then you got to have either somebody matching, and they did that last week. Preston Hodge had a play or pass breakup on that where he matched with the with the wheel route. And they tried them going into the red zone against North Dakota State. So you either have to do that, or you have to set it up to where your cornerback in those zones isn't chasing the post, because then the wheel's going to come right behind it. And if you're playing man coverage, they got to be on different levels as far as the defenders. You have to be on different levels. And another thing you can do, which I really don't recommend with that, but you can banjo it where you play inside and out. So the inside defender, if his guy goes out, he leaves him and then goes to the post. And the outside defender, if he sees something come outside of the post, meaning the wheel route, he jumps the wheel route and leaves the post to the inside guy. So there's a bunch of different ways you can handle it. But from their past plays, it's vanilla, man. It's really vanilla.
Yeah.
The same concepts over and over again. So
that's facts. That's facts.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. If this hits YouTube, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Patreon. Patreon gets everything first. They got this video first. If you want to see the in-depth breakdowns, if you want to get as close as you'll ever get to a D1 film room and meeting room, this is the place. This is the place. Like we have the private live watch parties. Now I'm not even talking about the game. I'm talking about just the private lives where we break down film just as a group. So ton of great stuff. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And yeah, CT, final words, man.
Okay, to evolve. Who's next?
Who's next? Who's next? Do your words match your video?
Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, them boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pillar, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that prime. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby.